Our story starts with Daisy, the diesel rail car. She pulled into the station and she started boasting to the passengers about how she's highly sprung. Everyone didn't like that. Just then, Daisy felt sick. She couldn't feel her swerves. It was almost like she was gonna explode. I told everyone to run for the hills, and that's what they did. I stayed behind to look at Daisy. I watched as she blew up. I felt bad, but there was nothing I could have done to help her. 4 hours after Daisy exploded, Thomas arrived with Annie and Clarabelle. I told him what happened, and Thomas was sad. Annie and Clarabelle didn't care. I asked Thomas if he would take me to Sir Topham Hatt. Thomas quickly agreed. He let me in his cab, and so we set off to Sir Topham Hatt. It didn't take long for us to find him. He was in James, and I told him everything. He was horrified by the news. He said he would put it on the newspapers to warn everyone about this whole mess. That night I slept in the sheds in Thomas. I heard Thomas and James telling everyone about what had happened to Daisy. I felt sad because I felt like it was all my fault. But Gordon then thought it was just a lie and thought they were making it up. But Thomas and James quickly put him down. But it didn't matter because everyone believed Thomas and James. The next morning, Gordon was pulling some goods. He didn't like it, but then he went down the wrong track. He was nervous, 'cause he felt sick just like Daisy did. He closed his eyes and said goodbye as he exploded. We think we did it. We think I found a cure to keep the engine safe. The two Great Western engines agreed to try it. We put them somewhere safe. The scrapyard. We got the plan ready. Boy, did we fail. The temperature rised in there, and the two were scared as they started to burn. We all ran for it, even the drivers. Duck and Oliver then couldn't move and burned to death. Edward and I were pulling coaches down the line. Edward's driver let me try driving, and I did pretty good. When we heard what happened to Oliver and Duck, Edward and I decided to tell Sir Topham Hatt, so we quickly raced back to Natford. When we raced into the station, only James was there. We asked him where Sir Topham Hatt was. He said he was on the mainland for a special meeting. We were a bit cross, because why would he leave when his engines are dying? James asked why we needed him. We told him what happened to Oliver and Duck. James was horrified. Edward said he'll find out what was going on and told James to tell everyone to be on their guard. Me and Edward left. We knew what to do.